You can find this little black Xvive U3 bag in my DJ bag. You can find it for the last 5 to 6 years. It has gotten me out of tremendous number of jams. I've learned to really rely and trust it to work for the applications that I needed to work for. So I was in the DJSupplyStore.com warehouse. I happened to see the Xvive U35, which is a new product, looks almost identical, but like we've learned with so many other things in life, it's what's inside that counts. So we're gonna go through all the differences and explain to you what they are, and we're gonna do it right now. What's going on, everybody? Justin Schwartz coming at you as always from the lovely DJs Guru studio. And yes, today we are going to compare the Xvive U3 with the Xvive U35 and talk about what the differences are. As you can see at first glance, they really don't look different. It's the frequency range that is the difference. Before we dive into all of that, make sure you're checking us out at thedjsguru.com. If you're interested in a purchase, we are carrying all Xvive products at DJSupplyStore.com. We really appreciate your support there. If you have any questions on this or anything else, you can drop them down below, and please consider subscribing. We would love to see you back here again. So back to the Xvive U35 versus the U3. I'm gonna quickly go over what I liked about this from when I did the U3 video years back. This is a really well-made, sturdy, all-metal construction, plug-and-play audio transmitter. And if you forget what it can do the following. It can turn a wired microphone like this into a wireless microphone. Quickly connect it just like that, and then this you connect into a microphone input on your mixer or somewhere else where you're going to have that. What else can it do? It can extend out speakers and turn a regular speaker into a wireless speaker. So you take your input and you put that into the back of your speaker, take your output, you put that into the back of your mixer, that sends signal out, and now you have a wireless speaker. So these are very handy, very good to have, and like I said in the open, I always have one on me because you never know when you're gonna need it. So plug and play operation, very flexible, and the original version worked on a 2.4 gig technology, which, as you well know, everything, including the microwave in your kitchen, everything uses 2.4 gig technology. So the consensus out there and in my workings with it, you never really wanted to go too far. Eventually you were going to get some sort of feedback, you were going to get a signal interruption, whatever it may be. So they were limited as far as what they can do, and the reliability side of it, if you were in a very trafficked room, if you were in a city somewhere or somewhere where there's going to be a lot of Wi-Fi interference, a lot of times you just weren't able to use it. Some of the other things that I like about the original U3, and it's the same here on the U35, it has a channel selector, very simple manual channel selector from your receiver to your transmitter, and then it has a mic section and it has a line section depending on what you're plugging it into. Obviously with a microphone you're going to get a higher dB level with the mic, and for a line like a speaker or something like that, you're not going to want to overpower it, so you'll use that line level. So they're really easy to use, plug and play operation like I said, and they were very reliable. 5-hour battery, easy to charge. You can charge them both at the same time. Great function. So now we're going to talk about basically what the difference is between the two. All right, so here's the U3 over here. Here's the U35 over here, and as you can see here, really no difference. So again, as I said in the open, the difference is on the inside. These are a 5.8 gigahertz technology, and as I was saying earlier, these are a 2.4 gigahertz technology. What are the advantages over here? 2.4 gigahertz technology is the cheapest one to put into any type of device like this, so it's going to be a lower cost. There's only about a $10 difference between these two. Another advantage, these are going to give you a little bit more distance. Even though these are rated for 10 feet more, these will, in most situations, 2.4 gigahertz will give you a little bit longer of a distance. In my testing, they were pretty much the same. The third thing is these 2.4 actually will have better work and better luck going through walls, going through people. So if there's highly trafficked room with a lot of people, the 2.4 can actually do better with that. 5.8 basically does all the same things as 2.4. It is not as good as going through walls or doors or people. It is a little bit shorter range, even though this particular item, again, is rated for 10 feet more. But the big thing is this: 5.8 gigahertz technology is very, very lower in traffic range. So it's a newer frequency range. It's the newer technology. There's less devices using it. It's a bit more expensive to put into your device, whatever it is. So right now, if you're looking for the lowest interference possible, the lowest potential for interference, the U35 is the one you want to buy, because that has 5.8 gigahertz technology, and that's going to have the lower traffic signal. The other thing with this particular device is it's a true diversity system. So it's also, if you're using two of them, it's going to be using both of the sides of the room, and it's going to be searching for the best frequency range to give to you. So another advantage of the U35, and really that's the only major difference. So I had the opportunity to use the Xvive U35 at an amusement park this past weekend, and let's check it out.
All right, we got the Xvive U35 here. We're testing it out at a theme park here. We'll do a little distance check. I got the system up there. You can see the speakers there. Check. Got some good distance. And look at the feet moving around. Lots of interference here. We got a 5.8 gigahertz frequency range. That's typically not as much distance, but less feedback, less traffic. Test. Still working. And I'm a good 100 feet away at this point. Check. We're good still. So the range is good. I mean, if you can see around, there is a ton of different Wi-Fi, different stuff going on in a theme park. So it's a good test for it. No one in the park right now, so not a lot of bodies, but so far it's doing a good job.
All right, so what did you think? As you can see, there was a ton of interference at this place. Had no issues, and I was certainly farther than 100 feet away. So worked well for me. Using it throughout the event, never had an issue, and did what it needed to do. So for me, and going even back to the U3, I personally have never had issues with it. It's done exactly what I've needed it to do. I've never tried to get more out of it than what I would think it can handle. But for me personally, I give the Xvive products in general, and the U3 and the U35 now, a stamp of approval. They're available at djsupplystore.com. There'll be links in the description, so check them out there. If you have any questions on them, you can always reach out to us at djsupplystore.com. Also, check out the DJsGuru.com. We have a full blog article going into the exact specifics of all of these items here, the U3 and the U35, so you can learn more about them there. If you have any questions or comments, you can drop them down below. And lastly, consider subscribing. We'd love to see you back here again. We hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed making it. We'll see you on the next one, everyone. Bye-bye.